The temperatures are still warm on beautiful Prince Edward Island when the Hurricanes student-athletes return to Holland College in the early fall to begin a new academic year and a new season of varsity athletics. After setting records the year prior, the Hurricanes were poised to raise the bar to new heights once again. A program that struggled to compete with the depth of the ACAA powerhouses, the cross-country running Hurricanes competed hard in all 4 conference meets in 2017 during a rebuilding season. The bright spot on the season was the performances from Haley Shea and Scott Langell, where they would both finish in the top 10 at the ACAA championships, with Shea claiming an individual bronze in her rookie season, showcasing that the future is bright for the cross-country Hurricanes. On the links, the men's Hurricanes began the season with a fresh group of new players on their golf team. 3 straight second-place team finishes in ACAA action was highlighted with Jake Ward finishing in second at the ACAA championship in individual competition. At the CCAA National Championships, Jason Poley led the way for the Hurricanes, where after a difficult opening round, the Hurricanes climbed back up the leaderboard, ultimately struggling on the final day to finish 10th. The members of the Hurricanes are driven to get back in the hunt for a national championship, like those that came before them. In collegiate competition, golf is typically a team game, but for one Hurricane student athlete, 2017 was a year to compete as an individual. Daria Ladenus went 2 for 2 in ACAA competition before capturing her first career individual conference championship at the links at Crowbush Cove. She followed this with an impressive display of golf at the CCAA Nationals, producing a personal best top 10 finish, the first top 10 finish for a women's Hurricanes player since 2013. Topping off her Nationals week, Ladenus was named a CCAA All-Canadian for the first time in her career. Any successful athletics program lives on the passion, spirit, and pride of its athletes, and it was evident that the Hurricanes dance team held all 3 of these traits. Tireless practicing and preparation went unnoticed by those outside of the Hurricanes dance circle, as the determination of these athletes to succeed fueled their need to bring their performances to the next level. Countless amazing showings at the Hurricanes basketball and volleyball home games, as well as for the Island Storm and Red Rock Wrestling, pushed their name out to new audiences. Competitively, they took on the best dancers in the region in a competition in February, showcasing the talented individuals that make up the Hurricanes dance team. Although being from the smallest province in the country, the men's baseball Hurricanes were poised to showcase once again that they were among the top programs in Canada. A regular season record of 14-2 was followed by the first ever exhibition games with an American collegiate program, splitting 2 games with the Central Maine Community College in mid-October. Another trip to the Canadian Collegiate Baseball Championships in Toronto would start with a win before dropping their next 4. Using this disappointing national experience, the Hurricanes are poised to improve over the offseason and get back into where they belong, contending for a national championship. On the gridiron, the Hurricanes have been a staple in the community of Prince Edward Island. Football players from far and wide have made their way to Canada's smallest province to be a part of the Hurricanes due to the reputation of the program offered at Holland College. In 2017, after a season-opening loss, the Canes proceeded to win 5 straight games in convincing fashion, putting the Atlantic Football League on notice. A meeting with the Dalhousie Tigers in semifinal action produced a classic game which saw the Tigers take the win. With 44 rookies on the roster, the Hurricanes' future is bright as they continue to produce players who have gone on to earn opportunities at the U Sport and CFL levels. Every powerhouse must one day take a step back and retool for the future. After winning the ACAA championship the year prior, the Hurricanes welcome new faces to the lineup this fall. An opening half of the season near the top of the standings didn't transfer over to the second half, and the Hurricanes ultimately fell short of their goal of winning an ACAA championship. Bright spots for the Hurricanes was the play of keeper Cassidy Durston, who registered 3 shutouts. Catherine Drake and Sabrina Molnar also made noise by being named to the ACAA All-Conference team. (12-0). The Holland Hurricanes men's soccer regular season record. This was followed by playoff wins, earning them the ACAA championship. When you win 4 straight conference championships, how do you raise the bar any higher than that? Nanaimo, British Columbia, home of the 2017 CCAA National Men's Soccer Championship. The Hurricanes would persevere with 2 victories after a tournament opening loss to the Keano Huskies. They would use this as motivation, claiming the national bronze medal with a 1-0 victory over the Huskies in their final game of the tournament. This was their 2nd national medal in team history. Ibrasano would go on to end his Hurricanes career in style, being named the CCAA Player of the Year and the Sport PEI Intercollegiate Athlete of the Year, both firsts across any sport for a Canes athlete. As the days got shorter and the temperature turned colder, the student athletes for the Hurricanes fall sports could walk away proud of the commitment and sacrifice they demonstrated through the first part of 2017-18. They set the tone for the winter sports and represented the Holland Hurricanes with their passion, spirit, and pride.